There are some countries now that you go and you go in your pocket and you take out cash to pay your bill. And they say, sorry, I'm sorry, sir, we don't take cash here. It's the reality.
Welcome viewers to Media News TV. So in this video we'll be talking about Andrew Holness and his whole digital revolutional plans that he has for Jamaica. But first, just please remember to like the video and please subscribe to the channel. So recently we all know that there has been a whole lot of controversy, speculations, and also a whole lot of worrying since Mr. Andrew Holness been promoting his digital revolutional system that he say he has coming for Jamaicans. So let's get back into the first video that I have to share with you guys.
There are some countries now that you go and you go in your pocket and you take out cash to pay your bill. And they say, sorry, I'm sorry, sir, we don't take cash here. It's the reality. It's too expensive to deal with cash. So a lot of businesses are converting their systems away from cash. But we have to manage it carefully. Because in some of our rural areas, that's all the people know and understand. So we can't just do it one time. We have to engage the persons who will be affected, particularly our older citizenry, who have not assimilated into the information age. Mr. Principal, you spoke about the fourth industrial revolution. Many Jamaicans don't even know what we're talking about. That don't mean anything to them. They're still comfortable with the cash under the mattress. They still want to go and fill out the form and hand it in. But that era is fast coming to an end. But we can't exclude those persons who are not digitally native. My children, your children, were born in the information age. You could literally say they were born with a tablet in their hand. Because no matter how young they are, once you hand them the telephone or you hand them the tablet, they know how to find a way around it. Right? I think I'm tech savvy. And some of the things I have to hand it to my son for him to show me how to do it. It's native to them. It's their world. And so there are others who it's not native to them. It's not something that they readily understand. So we have to be careful as we transition to the digital society not to exclude those persons who are not digitally native. So a part of our strategy now as we transition is to develop programs to bring on board our persons who are elderly, those persons who are not digitally literate, to bring them into this world so that the transition can happen faster but happen fairly and equitably so that everybody can have access.
Yeah, people, so you guys hear it for yourself. That's Andrew Holness again trying to brainwash we all in Jamaica. But people just know this is a very serious matter that Jamaicans have to look towards dealing with now. Because as much as Andrew Holness make it sound nice and everything like that, there's a whole lot of other side about this digital revolution that he is promoting. So everyone is kind of concerned right now. Even myself is concerned. So I think everyone should try to gather as much information as they can from whichever source. There's a lot of information out there about this digital revolution system that is now being forced upon us. So I have another video that I'd like to share with you guys. This is someone sharing their knowledge of this digital system. So let's take a look just to hear what he have to say.
So the Prime Minister said that they want to essentially ban cash and move on to a digital money system, or CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. There are some things you need to know. Just like COVID, when you had some common sense questions, but the media and the government never entertained none of those questions, it's the same thing now. These are the things that they won't talk about. First of all, under CBDC, central bank digital currency, you will not be able to ever pull your money out of the bank. The money will be in the bank and always in the bank or in the BOJ coffers. Right? So all that 5, 20, 10, 20, whatever years they've been working, all the money you save, you will never be able to take it out and spend it as you wish. The money also will be programmable. Meaning, they can program who you spend it with, when you spend it, how you spend it, where you spend it. Right? The money can be tied to geographical locations. Technically. So if they want to say, your money can't spend outside of Portland, you go outside of Portland, the money can't spend because it's geographically tied. Right? So if they say pandemic and say you can't move from here to there, literally if you go over there, so money can't use. The money will be able to expire. They can program it to expire. So in other words, whatever you work and say you get $100,000, the money can set to expire in a year, 5 months, whatever. Right? They can decide who you spend the money with. Just say, for example, they blacklist me and say nobody can do no business with me. When you try to spend money with me, it cannot go through. Right? This system has so many dangers. Look here. In Canada, some time ago, about 90% of the truckers, people who drive truck all over Canada, took the vaccine. Yeah? Now, only 10% never take it. And the 10% say, why should we take it? We not handle nothing, we not touch nobody, we just drive the truck and somebody take the things out of the truck. Right? Then protest this 10% of truckers. And it was going on good. You know what Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, did? He just, beep, turn off their money.
Yeah, people, as you hear, so there's a whole lot of downside to this system that Andrew Holness are try force upon Jamaicans. But as I said before, my viewers, we all need to do some research to get more knowledge about this digital system that is now being forced upon Jamaican citizens. So last in today's report is Honorable Lisa Anna speaking in the House of Parliament about artificial intelligence and agriculture. But before we get into the last video, please remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel so you could help it to grow.
Speaker, while the world continues to change rapidly, because it is, and it is perhaps a scary time for a lot of people, especially looking at where automation took away manufacturing jobs and then they went into services, and now artificial intelligence looks like it's going to take away service jobs. We have to prepare our people. Yes, this is not something that is just going to come as a 9-day wonder. Artificial intelligence is here. It is going to take jobs. So we have to prepare our people's imagination, efficiency, productivity to go ahead of it. And our skills, and we have those industries. We can do it in culture in terms of globalizing. We can do it in medical tourism and wellness tourism. Value-added agriculture, because an avatar cannot make food. We can. And so, Madam Speaker, the time has come to start listening again, to start acting, to start doing those big things and making those bold moves, to think big and to go global. Because we need to start asking ourselves who we are and what we believe in. And the time has come. We have a moment to rekindle our soul for global humanity. And we also have a moment to say to our people that not only must they get more connected, but they must be calm about their activism and encouraged to fight for greater things, greater than themselves, while at the same time, we must encourage them to eschew political hypocrisy about correctness. And we must also build the industries. We must also build the industries that can help them to increase their per capita income. We have that moment. If we squander it, and if we turn a blind eye to it, it is going to miss us. And we must seize it. And I fear I fear that if we don't put in place these mechanisms for Jamaica to make a quantum leap in terms of our global competitiveness, the republic that we all seek might actually be one of a banana variety. Because we will not be competing on the world stage, which we must. Because only catering to 3 million people is not enough to give us the prosperity that we're looking for, Prime Minister.
That's right.
We need to be selling to the rest of the world. So let us all be emboldened with the courage that I know that we all have to make those moves and to start doing things differently. Because more of the same will just give us more of the same. Thank you, Madam Speaker.